This video is for food preparation and cooking of the food. So from the previous video, we know that our stash here in the upper part is for our health, calming, and the shift starter. So when you're going to make food, and we'll make one of each. So we're going to make one calming cake. So it's going to take one ingredient to make one calming cake. Now you can drag these over if you want to, but in order to save time, you can hold down your left control button and just click on each item. And remember, you do have to scroll down on some of the food items because they take more ingredients. So we're going to go and make one calming cake. This is the station where those are made. You're going to select that. And then this number can be any number you want. So if you were making 100, you could make 100. We're only going to make one for training purposes. Once you confirm that, you see that you're making the calming cake. Please take note that if you're making food and you raise your hands like this, it stops the process. So if you're making food or drink, please do not raise your hands like this. You can get your phone out, you can get your tablet out, but do not raise your hand and do not emote while you're in the process of cooking food. So we now have one calming cake. Let's take the calming cake over here to our refrigerator. And we're going to always move the food or drink item down here in this area and then drag it up to its appropriate location. And you have to do that with every item that you make. Just move it down here and then drag it up. So if you're making 50 chalky milks, you drag the 50 over here and then you move them up to the top. Now let's go make a food item from the stash down below. This time we're going to make one cream donut. And again, just to save time, you're going to hold your left control button down and you're just going to click on each ingredient. Now, the side dishes only take 4 ingredients. As you can see, there's nowhere else to scroll down. Once we scroll down, there's nothing there. There's a fire extinguisher. But when you get into this stash, this is all you have to look at. So we're going to go to the back where our sides are made. If you'll remember from the tour video, our sides are made here. We're going to go here and we're going to select the cream donut. That's what we have the ingredients for. And then we're going to make that donut. And again, you can make as many as you need. If the shop is running low or it's super busy, you can add a whole lot more. Then we're going to come back here to the fridge. We've got a fresh donut made. We're going to drag it over here and then we're going to move it up there. So we've made a calming cake and we've made a donut. Now let's make some drinks. So the drinks are up here in the upper part of the stash. You have to scroll down past all of the health, stress, and speed, past the main dishes, and down to the very bottom. So let's make a strawberry refresher. So again, to save time, if you want, you can hold down your left control button and just click on each ingredient that you want. You're going to come back over to the drink machine. All drinks are made here except the chalky milk and the shift starter. We're going to select strawberry refresher and we know we're just going to make one. Once we're done, we're going to come over to the refrigerator. We're going to move our strawberry refresher here, and then we're going to drag it up here. Now you can see whoever worked previously, and this goes for all of the employees. So if you're closing the shop, please make sure the numbers up here for each item are probably 30 or better. As you can see, this one's 31, this one's 30. And that's so when someone comes in to work behind you, they're not busy making food right off the bat. So just be mindful of keeping the food stocked as best you can. Um, it's kind of hit and miss, as you'll see if you work at the shop, on how much to keep in there. We do keep a lot of chalky milk. We do keep quite a few calming cakes, and then once you're in the shop and you'll know, okay, is 54 of these enough? Probably. Is 65 enough? Yeah. 30, you're getting a little close, because if 3 people come in and they want 10 apple fritters, they're all gone. So keep that in mind. So that is food, drink, specialty items. Now, I'm going to show you quickly a little trick that you can do. Um, Everything is stocked pretty well, so I'm not going to go crazy on the number. We'll do apple fritter. So we're going to come over here. We know that our apple fritter is a side dish, so it's going to be down here in the bottom. And you can just go across the notes. Oh, there's the apple fritters. So we're going to select 10 this time. And again, to save time, we're going to hold down that left control button. We're going to get all of our ingredients. We have 10. We're going to come back here. We're going to go to our side station. Now, we're going to select our apple fritter. So this time, we're only going to do 5. We're going to make 10, but we're only going to do 5. And the reason why I'm showing you this is, let's say you wanted to make 100. Well, you could start out by making 5. So I'm going to make 5. As soon as those 5 start being made, I'm going to go right back into the blender. I'm going to third eye it. I'm going to select 5 more. And then you'll see once the first 5 are done, the second 5 are they're going to start being made on their own. So we're going to go and select our apple fritter. We're going to change that to 5. We're going to confirm it. Now we can walk away and you'll see the progress bar down there is going to go complete. Once it does, the other 5 are going to start being made. And I'll show you why we do this a lot. Okay, so we got the 5 done. Now the other 5 are being made. Let's say customers come in. Uh-oh, got customers, but I'm cooking. If you do it the way I just showed you, you can still get in the refrigerator. Even though that food is being made, you can still come over here and get in the stash, and you can, now those 5 are made, you can come over here and get, so you get your other items, and you can actually go and start making the food while other food is being prepared. So just keep that in mind. So now we have our 10 apple fritters. We're going to bring them over here to the fridge. I'm going to move this one down and then back up there. Same thing here. And now our fridge is stocked well. So that completes the video on how to make food, our specialty items, and drinks.